let's do this over again. All right, let's try this again, baby. Ready when you are, playboy.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, We've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tracy. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Goff to throw. That's caught. It's Tracy.
Good shit.
Good shit. Down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Cowboys.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's Goddard in motion. A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Throwing here is Goff.
That's my fault.
Intercepted.
That was my fault.
And the Giants are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their
my fault.
41-yard line.
You didn't have to do that shit.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3 and brings up 2nd and 7.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know power?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Giants.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike.
Go ahead and get this one installed. Go ahead and do the other side.
Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Jackson. He'll get this to the veteran tight end.
It's on me.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
Oh, this shit.
And he'll take it on in. McMillan. Touchdown, Giants. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Numbers. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, it's Tracy.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
We are through 1. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Goff. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker.
What the
do
fuck?
you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Interesting. All right.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be running down
Come on now.
33. 13 yards
Always
to
where they
start
go.
that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. This one tapped forward for McMillan. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run. It's Kamara. Finding room to the 20.
Good shit.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Definitely got some issues right now.
Real quick.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Second and a yard.
180. What? 180. Nice shot. Shot.
They'll stick with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that 1st one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the 1st of many for this young back.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A second down throw for Goff. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Finds an alley to the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Get ready, big boy.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Tracy will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will tie things up here in the first half.
You gotta figure some shit out, man.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
From the gun, Jackson. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way into it.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson.
God,
He's got a man! That's McMillan! And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the...
Hold on, we got this.
screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one will be from 37 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Tracy now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line.
Can I get one off?
The offense will take over.
Did I get what off?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Goff. That one downfield for Cooks. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. In trouble, and down he goes. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete.
Almost got it there, too.
Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Here's King to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. Off the sideline, past the 30.
Can't stop the run right now.
Up around the 33. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. A handoff as they try to run it here. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. He's marked him there. And a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's Goddard in motion. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like there's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The run here with Devin Singletary. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. With Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Goff in the pistol. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You may have to blaze up some
This
people,
defense
fellas.
is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run here with Singletary. To the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's a win for the defense.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
We'll do that shit. We good. Ah. Nah, bruh.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Nice shot. Good shot. What area? Nice shot. What area? Nice shot.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Makes it third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long. Jackson looking to throw. And it is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
Give it to us, dude.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Play a game, man. I see you try to play a game here, boy.
We go, Talon.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It is second and 9. A run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Goff.
Appreciate the deflection.
Ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This brought in out past the 20.
I like that, though.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
DC, right? DC. Hands up. Come on.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he will score. Chico Collins. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. That's Goddard in motion. Now it's Tracy looking to run and mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap.
What's up with
Because
that?
when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit. These are the impact plays that this
All right, we ready. We ready. Playboy.
So, Caleb, here we are down in your trim area. And I'm wondering if you can give me some thoughts on your process, your people, the throughput, and so on. We call this trim alley. Trim alley, rightfully so. One thing that's unique about this team is in Arizona, all people on site are required to be employees, whereas we use farm labor contractors. So this
We
team
got about
is
2 minutes of
from
spliff left.
different projects. We do everything by hand here. Every step in the dry and trim and cure process, we can damage the product significantly.
Linebacker is capable of, Mike, not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Second and 12 down. Shit.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Goff. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Michael Hoyt. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down by Derek Stingley. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 23, here's second and 7.
3-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up around the 33. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Lamar going to work from the pistol. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 35, here's second and 9. Now a toss play, running left, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
Now Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That might be game, fellas.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Third down and 9.
Hey, middle.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Giants.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go. 13.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always
right
have to
there.
go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Lucas pick 6 real quick.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Salty about that. You underestimated him for sure. That was a game changer right there. Well, next week, fella.